Good morning, Mr. Azam. My name is Lai Junyong, and I'm gonna do the introduction about the accident of MV Golden Ray. The MV Golden Ray was a South Korean flag RoRo vehicle carrier operated by Hyundai Glovis. At the time of the accident, on 8 September 2019, it was transporting around 4,200 vehicles from the port of Brunswick, which located at Georgia, at the United States, to destination in the Middle East with the port of Baltimore. Shortly after departing from the Brunswick and navigating through the Saint Simon Sound, the vessel began a sharp turn to starboard. Due to the improper ballast water management and uneven cargo weight distribution, the ship lost stability, listed heavily to port, and eventually capsized in shallow waters. Even though there are no fatalities occurred among the 23 crew members and 1 pilot, but the accident resulted in significant economic loss. The accident eventually caused in the ship and cargo total loss. The ship was declared a constructive total loss to several hull damage, and in the same time, the cargo, including 4,200 new vehicles from Hyundai, Kia, and Chevrolet on board, was destroyed. The estimated cargo value is around 70 million, and the ship value is around 62.5 million. Not only the salvage and claim clause, the impact bring to local economy has done by this accident.
Good morning, Dr. Azam. My name is Ngô Minh Nguyen, and my SIDA is 2104499. Now, I will continue about the safety management of the ship operations. Okay, the first issue, incorrect ballast data entry. One of the most critical error was the inaccurate ballast water data entered into the vessel log-com stability program by the chief officer. Ballast water is essential for controlling a ship's stability. Thus, incorrect figure can cause the software to produce dangerous misleading result. The log-com program calculates whether the ship is safe to sail. So, when the wrong data is went in, it's only show the ship as stable. In this case, this is represented as a human-machine interface failure. Next, the second issue, lack of verification procedure. International best practice recommend a two-person rules or independent system verification for ballast and cargo data. On MV Golden Ray, no such cross-checking. Once incorrect data was entered, there was no secondary officer or automatic alarm to detect the inconsistencies. This violated the ISM code principle of continuous risk assessment and operation control, leaving the vessel vulnerable before even leaving the ports. Next, the third issue, open watertight door. Several watertight doors, particularly on deck 5, port side, were found open during departure. Watertight doors are a fundamental safety feature designed to limit the spread of water in case of hull damage or flooding. Leaving them open can be the difference between staying afloat and capsizing. The open door significance reduces the ship's survivability once it begins to heal, accelerating the rate of loading and contributing to the rapid capsize. This indicates a lapse in procedural disciplines, as watertight door checks are a standard pre-departure requirements. Okay, next, the issue is lack of communication and safety culture. Effective safety management depends a lot on clear and open communication between the crew, the captain, and the harbor pilot. On MV Golden Ray, nobody discussed about the ship stability before leaving the ports, and there are no final meeting to make sure that the vessel was ready. When the ship started the sharp 68-degree starboard turn to the right, nobody on the bridge spoke out and asked if they're safe in these current situations. This shows a problem called a lack of challenge culture, where crew members do not feel confident and comfortable to question decisions about safety. This is a known weakness in a ship operation and has been factored in many other major accidents. Lastly, the last issue is systematic failure in ISM code implementation. The ISM code requires shipping company to establish safety management system that address, first, clear line of authority and communication, procedures for key shipboard operation, emergency preparedness and drills, and regular review and improvement of safety procedures. In this case, the MV Golden Ray accident also shown that even though the ship likely have a safety management system has been written down, it was not properly followed in real life. Crew training and enforcement for safety rules are not good enough. Mistake by people, no backup check for important steps, poor communication and ignoring the rules for watertight door all point to a same problem. The company did not build a strong safety culture through the ship operation.
Good morning, Dr. Azam. My name is Tan Li Hen. So next, I will continue with the protection of human life and environmental part. In the Golden Ray case, All 24 crew members on board the Golden Race were successfully rescued, but not without immense challenge. 4 engineering crew members were trapped deep in the engine room for nearby 40 hours. This was a confined, dark, and flooding environment with the constant threat of fire and further structural collapse. This U.S. Coast Guard, working alongside salvage divers, carried out a high-risk rescue mission. Thermal imaging technology was used to pinpoint the exact location of the trapped crew. Once located, the team employed precision cutting tools to carefully breach the steel structure without worsening the damage or endangering those inside. Every move had to be calculated as sparks, water pressure, and unstable debris presented ongoing hazards. This operation is remembered as one of the most challenging marine rescue in recent U.S. history, a testament to the skill, coordination, and determination of all teams involved. So next, I will gonna continue with the environmental impact. The Golden Race carry more than 300,000 gallons of heavy fuel oil, and when the hull was breached, the risks to the environment became immediate and several. Leaks quickly spread into nearby coastal water, sensitive marshlands, and estuaries. This contamination threatened a variety of marine species, including federally protected birds and fish. The pollution response teams were deployed almost immediately. Oil containment bombs were positioned to prevent further spread, while specialized steamers worked to remove oil from the surface. The absorbent materials were placed in key areas to capture residual streaks. Beyond the immediate response, the agencies such as the NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service took the lead in long-term environmental monitoring. This involved tracking the health of affected wildlife, rescuing and rehabilitating the birds, and assessing fish populations. While the most visible signs of pollution were contained, the long-term ecological effects remain under scientific review, with studies focusing on habitat recovery and potential lingering toxins in the ecosystem. Next, I will gonna continue with the part of action to manage risks. From the very first hour of the incident, environmental protection measures were launched in parallel with human rescue operations. Containment bombs and steaming vessels were deployed strategically to safeguard marshland and coastal habitats. The absorbent barriers helped capture a smaller patch of oil before they could disperse. The human safety remained the top priority at all times. The U.S. Coast Guard maintained constant oversight during salvage operations, conducting regular emergency drills to prepare for potential fire outbreaks, sudden flooding, or further structural collapse. Divers and engineers work under hazardous conditions inside the partially submerged vessels, reinforcing key areas before any large-scale cutting or dismantling began. For the financial impact was structuring. The vessels and its cargo, including thousands of brand new vehicles that were declared a total loss value at over USD 200 million. The cleanup and salvage cost exceeds USD 500 million, and placing the Golden Ray disaster among the most expensive marine salvage operations in US history. The insurance claims become complex, involving the ship owner, multiple cargo owners, environmental agencies, and salvage contractors. Coordinating these many stakeholders require unprecedented legal, financial, and logistical collaboration for a US port incident for this scale. So that's all from my part. Next, I will pass to Lai Junyong for the conclusion.
Now, I will be presenting the key safety recommendation following the MV Golden Ray incident. Firstly, the stability verification. The stability verification is one of the main contributing factors in the MV Golden Ray capsizing, was improper ballast and cargo balance. To prevent this, we recommend dual confirmation for all ballast and cargo entries into the ship's stability software, meaning there have been 2 qualified officers must verify the data. In addition, automated stability warning system with redundancy should be implemented, so if one system fails, another immediately takes over to alert the crew. Secondly, the watertight integrity enforcement. Another critical area is watertight integrity. Before departure, all watertight doors must be verified closed. This verification should be done physically and integrated into bridge alarm, so the bridge team is instantly alerted if any door is open while underway. Third, the crew training must be conducted. Human factors are just as important as technical ones. The crew should undergo regular drills that ensure compliance with ISM, which is International Safety Management Code. This drill must also include training on emergency communication protocols and correct usage of stability software. And lastly, the technology improvement. Technology plays a major role in avoiding similar accidents. We propose upgrading loading software, for example, LoadCom, to include an audio trail that records every change. Plus, we can build in an error detection to flag risky configuration before departure.
Conclusion. The MV Golden Ray incident underscored the critical importance of effective safety management, rapid rescue capability, and robust environmental protection. It reminds us that even modern ships can have big problems if rules and procedures are not followed. By learning from this case and applying the above recommendation, similar targets may be prevented in the future. That's all for our group presentation. Thank you.